What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome on back to Cyberpunk 2077. As always, if you're new here or haven't yet, please do subscribe, leave a like and a comment, and of course, if you want to catch up on the rest of the Let's Play so far, go ahead and check the description below. I'll have the whole series in order in a playlist down there for you guys. So, a new loadout up to date is the Crash Iconic, that's from River's questline. We have the Mox Iconic Shotgun, that is from Judy's personal questline. And then, of course, we have the Overwatch, which is the Iconic from Panam's questline. So this is our fully kitted loadout that I'm going to keep for a while. We had a stealth option, a gunslinger option, and then a up-close and personal option. In terms of respecing, I did do a lot of this, so I'll go over this quickly. We have 20 body, 18 reflexes, 20 tech, and 20 cool. In the cool tree, we've just buffed the hell out of our rifles and pistols. That'll turn into the Crash and the Overwatch quite nicely. I will touch on this a little later when I finally decide what's going to be my, my final build or whatever. In technical, we're buffing the cyberware capacity, the projectile launch system, and just our overall stability and health and ability to keep on our feet and blow things up. Reflexes, that's just movement. That's all I did here is I just took out the movement modes in the trees. We're not going to be using katanas anytime soon or anything like that, so I didn't see the need for that. And in body, of course, again, we're just staying chunky. We've got adrenaline build going here, which it basically makes you immune to damage every time you take a health item. And then I did go ahead and buff up the shotguns a little bit, so we have the chance to obliterate. We have 10% damage on a shot if we're close to an enemy. And then we have increased crit chance as stamina decreases. So as we get down the Mox Mag, this is just going to start doing more and more damage. That's the brief overview of what we got going on here. Again, I'll talk more about that once I've decided what's going to be my final build or whatever. I just wanted to update you guys on where the build's at.
I have found a good place to observe.
Just in case you see me miss a dialogue check that's grayed out now, and you're like, well, hey, wait a minute, I thought you were an error. Not anymore. You needed the box, huh? Old man. Let me show you how it's done. Upper body strength, Takemura. The future is now, old man.
Fortune smiles to us. It seems no one is here today.
Well, luckily for us, it is pretty late at night. I thought it was a tarot card for a second. It's just Maelstrom gang art. Wouldn't trust this beat up elevator. Then again, we've been taking slum elevators for weeks at this point in Night City, so we really are closing into the end of this playthrough. I've been trying to figure out if I want to do all the original endings, then go into Phantom Liberty to get those two endings, or if I even want to show all endings. I think I do.
Call this a beautiful view of the city, if there was anything to admire.
Hate Night City that much?
Perhaps I am simply homesick, as you say. Now, you must look for vulnerabilities.
You're a long way away from Japan.
While I try to think of a diversion, Arasaka cannot discover our intentions. A bit of sabotage is just what we need to divert their attentions. You will have the best view on the left. I will try here. This old scope should be good for something. Shall we begin?
Oh, can you run and grab us a pizza?
Take out the food? No. Just no.
Oh, come on now. You don't want some
If I had
locust
time and
pepperoni?
ingredients, I would prepare some onigiri with cod. Or with grilled salmon.
Onigiri does sound pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. You kinda selling me on that. I should have brought you a pot.
No, even better. With umeboshi clams. Arasaka-sama's favorite appetizer. Simple, tasty, and filling. I found him chewing once. Pride on his face. It was a protein bar.
Saburo Arasaka with a protein bar. Get out of here.
Like a true soldier. Okay, enough. What will...
I mean, I think I already sent you down like a food porn fantasy arc that's gonna be hard to shake. Protein bars are a good choice though.
Let's do this.
I make my own.
Trucks drive up regularly.
Are we to hijack one?
I mean, I guess we could.
Transformer by the wall. See it?
We should use it to step up.
Could.
Footbridge, but it's guarded.
We will use it to enter if there's no other way.
Okay. Or do you think I'm calling from a burner? Yo, Goncaster Runner was supposed to fry the gear and wipe our tracks. Except he's only fucking wiped his own. Anyone goes through the system logs, counter intel will fucking disembowel me. Hear me? I'm dead.
Overheard one of the guards. Stepped in some shit. He's worried about disciplinary action.
And this helps us how?
Know of a woman. Abernathy. Head of counter intel in Night City. Could say I'm acting on her behalf. Squeeze him. Still know my way around Corpo procedures.
An interesting proposal. This is not bad.
I'll take the rat out of the Corpo. That could probably get us in pretty easily, right?
Looks like a service tunnel by the road there.
It could lead to the warehouses.
Thought I coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Antenna. Security hub's liable to be in that building.
Perfect for sabotage.
Camouflage turrets by the gate.
A last resort. I do not wish to die there.
You don't think you could take him?
Pipes.
Maybe I was wrong to be intimidated by you,
We
Takemura.
could use them to get inside.
What's with the big dishes in the back?
Got eyes on the comm system. Lot of guards.
I could use comms for a diversion. Well, I believe we have all we need.
I would say so.
Let us analyze what we know already.
Think I've seen everything.
We have what we came for.
So, we going in?
Is this what you said before entering Konpeki Plaza? I wish to be certain we have not overlooked anything. We should wait and observe.
We thought we had the answers for
Nothing out
Konpeki.
of the ordinary happens.
We were told we
Then
did.
yes, we go in.
Sounds sensible. Better get comfy.
V.
What?
No sudden movements. Do you see it?
Nibbles.
That cat?
Kind of makes you wonder if that's the one that saw Johnny get stabbed too. Would have been alive a long time.
Fine looking feline. Thought they'd all disappeared from the city.
It is the first animal I see in Night City, except cockroaches, of
And we
course.
did end up getting
First it
pizza,
was
huh?
birds, then dogs. Cats actually put up a fight longest.
Perhaps it is a bakeneko.
Wakineko. Those are spirit cats, right?
A bakaneko? What's that?
It is a cat spirit. It brings misfortune, can restore the dead back to life.
Misfortune, huh?
Believe in ghosts?
The relic let you talk to the dead, does it not? I believe we are past belief.
You talk to an imitation of the dead.
My grandmother knew many stories about kitsune, kappa, bakeneko too.
Miss Home?
A foolish question.
Entertain me.
I am from the slums of Chiba 11. Once when I was desperate to live there, bad memories washed away by time. I long only for the simple days of childhood.
What was it like growing up in Chiba 11?
I remember the chemical stench of the canal, where we boys washed our shirts. Corporate transporters sometimes passed through our slum. Arasaka selecting children, but only the clean ones.
Transporters, you say?
Armored and armed. Chiba 11 had the most murders in all Japan. It probably still has.
So they were recruiting you for military service and bodyguards, etc., I imagine, right? Knowing all we know about Arasaka, including from the Edge Runners universe, where they had Lucy and those kids in the Netrunner program, just throwing them against the net and rogue AIs to die.
Let me guess. So they could turn him into Corpo soldiers?
Exactly. When they chose me, I felt I had won the lottery. In the army, I was given everything I lacked
One way to
before:
get loyalty.
discipline, regular meals,
Drag someone out
and
of the
when I
slums,
proved
save
I
their
was
life.
gifted an education.
Hard to notice that you're actually just being groomed in that scenario, right? But he's not blind to that. He knows what it was. But if you take somebody who's poor and starving to death and give them food and water and tell them to shoot somebody to maintain it, the answer is obviously yes, right?
So how's a Corpo rookie go from cleaning latrines to being Saburo Arasaka's bodyguard?
The highest grades at the academy, service in the special forces, and Arasaka-sama's unmatched eye for talent.
You're not saying Saburo fell for you at first sight.
To make the right decisions with imperfect knowledge, that is how you become the world's most powerful man. 100 candidates standing at attention, and Arasaka-sama looked into each of our souls and chose the one who would serve him best.
Kind of makes me wonder how he got picked. I would like to see that, right? I can almost see it in my head, a young Takemura, all kitted up in the Spec Ops service, having a meeting with Saburo.
And all you had to do in return was kill Saburo's enemies.
I sense that you judge me, and yet you have no right to. Unlike you and your friend Mr. Wells, I was not arrogant. I did not take the easy path.
Saying you got no dirt on your hands?
There are no clean hands, but it is important how they become dirty.
So spill. How'd you sully yours?
Arasaka gave me what no one else could. Values I could honor, live for. This was most important. You dirty your hands for money. I, in the name of principles.
Couldn't agree more with what he said right there. There are no clean hands in the world, but what matters the most is how they get dirty. That's very true. Like, if you gotta kill, you gotta kill, but there's a difference if you do it in defense or justice or defense of loved ones to just doing it for money or a quick buck or a thrill, right? The same outcome can be gotten for wrong reasons or right reasons.
Wasn't judging you.
Untrue. You oppose the corporations, their order, their word, in a mindless way, yet you offer no worthy alternative.
Take a look around. It's here. Your corporate world in its glorious splendor.
You show me filthy streets as if no other world exists, as if nothing else is possible. What of the millions who work for Arasaka and receive stability, safety?
Chiba 11 slum rats? They're there. Scraping scraps out of scop tins. Corpse decided that too.
And look what happened to you after you did everything they
We
wanted.
cannot fix everything at once.
You got all your implants that they gave you out of the kindness of their heart, according to you, all jacked out of your system, and now you're living in the slums and shit and take out pizza like you despise. Even after all your good deeds, they just took it from you. If that's not a lesson in itself, right?
Forgetting I was at Arasaka. Saw how corps operate. Wasn't roses and rainbows. You know what? Nobody owns me. I'm free. You should try it.
Sometimes I wish to become a nomad, to leave this world, forget everything.
What stops you?
Never too late to change.
What is your expression? One cannot teach an old dog new tricks.
Didn't expect him to even consider becoming a nomad, though, I'll be honest.
Do you know what I think?
What's that?
That day in Konpeki, we both have lost someone important. And we are not at peace with this. So we seek conflict, argue eagerly.
Finally starting to make some sense.
It is the duty of the living to atone for the dead.
Love that line.
Hanako-sama shall aid us in our mission.
Or she'll make sure we die for good.
Bakaneko got sick of us, looks
Just
like.
rolled off.
It will find its own way.
It is the duty of the living to
will
atone
we.
for the dead. I like that line a lot.
I think it is time to do something.
Oh, fuck. Getting worse.
You do not look so bad.
You don't know how it feels on the inside. You're not seeing triple and hallucinations of somebody that's been dead for 50 years. Although I guess technically it's not quite hallucinations, right? I love rain sounds. Yeah, I love his theology on things like that. I mean, I always was a sucker for that kind of Japanese samurai culture and haikus and all that stuff, and he speaks like that. He has a lot of lines that are reminiscent of that. Like how he said he thinks the honor among thieves is a comical statement because there's just honor. There is no honor among thieves. It's something you have or you don't. There's no allegiance between any kind of people. You're either an honorable person or you're not. I like all that. That's actually part of the Arasaka Ninja Archive XL thing we were using. Those wrist guards on his trench coat. And the thing he said about not being able to teach old dogs new tricks is actually important too if you go down the line to one of the endings in this game. It's kind of telling you the way that it is. This game will teach you about the outcomes that will happen in the game if you pay attention. I think I will probably show every ending. I think I'll do that.
I'll be in touch. The divergent reaction, that is mine to do.
Because when you... The cool thing about this game is when you beat the game, you keep the loot you got from your ending, but it takes you back in time so you can get the other ones too. So I think what I'll do is do all the original endings first, and then we'll go sync into Phantom Liberty, and I'll get both of those endings too. This is a pretty big divergent path there as well. And then I might save the secret ending for the go out with a bang right at the
Shouldn't
end.
be here. These are corporate premises.
Actually, I should. Weber, IOC.
You, IOC. Right. Best turn around 3 times and disappear before...
Name.
Huh?
Need your name, Sentry.
How about we start with yours? See, nobody told me about
Unscheduled inspection regarding sensitive data leaks? How about I raise the op exec on comms? You really want to tell Abernathy how she's supposed to proceed with this inspection?
I didn't mean to...
Then step aside and man your station.
Of course, yeah. Apologies, really.
Very good.
I'm in.
Good. Now try to enter the warehouse. I will draw their attention away. Well, well. Your tricks can be useful. Bravo.
Thank you, thank
That's
you.
how we dupe them and counter intel.
Very well. I have reached the roof. I'll be in their communication system soon.
So can I just do whatever I please in here now? I can just waltz in. No problem. Let's save before I start trying to sling my counter intel around.
Arasaka counter intel. We done here?
Indeed.
Okay, I'm in.
Welcome to the Corpo
Find the
world.
largest float. They are controlled from inside. The tech, it could be an ordinary terminal.
Gotcha. How's things at your end?
Good. I will reach the control room and make a terrible mess. Very well. I am ready. When you finish, I'll make the system sick.
I can just do whatever I please in here, huh? Okay, so can I just brush by you since I'm from Arasaka Counter Intel? Let's put him to sleep real fast before we put the soft in here. Wow, it really is just as simple as waltzing right in when you're from Arasaka. I haven't done this path before.
Float's ours to do with as we please. You can fly it to Tokyo if you want.
Yeah, let's head out.
Just may do that. Good work. Now it is my turn. Can you see? Terrible chaos. Even the roof is slowly. B, the roof. That is your will. There are buildings around, smaller ones. Use them to come down.
Where is our way out exactly here? We're in enemy territory now. But the movement should assist me quite nicely. Pause, baby.
It worked.
Excellent work, B.
None the wiser.
Okay, what now?
Now we retreat into the shadows and arm ourselves with patience. I will contact you before the parade. Until then, try not to get into any more trouble.
As if I wasn't in enough already.
Nice and clean. Yeah, I have never done that way before. I've never just waltzed in there and told them I was from Arasaka Counter Intel. And I've played as the Corpo V before, and I have never had that. That was interesting. We literally just walked in there, told them all to move, and planted the virus and dipped. About what we discussed on the roof, Bakaneko can take on a human appearance. Sometimes they even consume their owner and replace them. Keep it as a warning. Thanks, I'll remember. Thank you. There's no shot he used the kitty emoji face. What would you say to a little dinner together? A real one. We can get him to... Just not gonna respond to that. Thought it would have been cool maybe to spend some time with him, see if we can talk more about that. The game might consider that as me trying to slide in his DMs though, so maybe that's why he just ignored that. Alrighty, anyways, that is a pretty good spot to wrap. We gotta pass some time until he's ready to move forward with the next step of that. So thank you for watching. As always, if you're new here or haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like and a comment on your way out, share the video around if you feel like you enjoyed it. It all helps the channel grow. And I'll see you soon with more Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, everybody have a great day. Peace.